Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. Today is September 11th. Yes. 20 years ago, planes flew into buildings, and knocked them down. So, this is my story of what I was doing at that time. We all know what we were doing at that time, right? So, that time, I was a Marine. Mind you, I was a Marine 94 98, so I got out in 98. So, when September 11th, I was already out. But uh, I was working in pest control, and I was living in Surfside Beach, South Carolina, basically Myrtle Beach area, uh, south of Myrtle Beach, and I was working. I was working pest control all night, and I had made my way to Folly Beach, a Taco Bell in Folly Beach. I had been listening to. My thing was I was listening to Howard Stern. Oh yeah, by the way, fuck him. Yeah, yeah. Fuck me and my freedoms, really? Fuck you and your freedoms. How about that? Anyway, yeah. Fuck Howard Stern now. So, um, I got a phone call from my mom, and just you know, and I basically called work and said, "Guess what? I got to go." My mom called and basically was like, she was living with me at the time in South Carolina. She's like, oh my God, we're going to war, we're going to war. Planes are dropping out of the sky, and they're saying it's a terrorist attack, and oh shit, okay, all right. So my mom gave me the call, and at the time, I had a mag. Uh, we didn't call it a mag, but we were basically, it was two Army guys, a Navy guy, and a Marine. That was me, and we were already magged up. So basically we were a strong fire team, uh, with some three of us had combat experience, uh, and of course our families that were involved with us. So we basically had four of us that were to operate, and the rest were logistics and stuff. So admin and logistics, the family units, the wives and the kids and all that associated with. So anyway, that's and we were actually organized. So we all we all met up, and when I got home and discussed it, and we were kind of fiery too. So we took a white bed sheet, put these. I had two like 12-foot tall bamboo post. I was fucking with bamboo at the time, and we wrote in red blood or red paint on this white bed sheet, "Death to Afghanistan, death to Osama bin Laden. America will prevail." Yeah. And we got out in the middle of the fucking road, and had this thing in the middle of the damn road. It's like a median, and everybody's honking their horns, beep beep beep. Cops were going by, giving us the thumbs up, and we heard. I should have known at this time though. We heard, okay, people were coming up and talking to us, and everything. Uh, this is well after the event, and we heard, oh, okay, the local news is coming. They're gonna come, and they're probably gonna interview you and videotape you and all this and that. And well, they showed up. They did. Well, while we were out there, doing our thing and being super patriotic. Oh, my friend had a big flag, and he's big American flag, and he's waving it around, rah, rah, and we were just like, yeah, you know, us crazy vets in the middle of the road, calling for action, and Um, we seen the news van pull up down they went right past us, went down the street. They set up, and they had a little girl out there, a cute little girl, and she's got her microphone, and there's a little camera, and they're focused on her. She's looking at us, so the camera's not even on us, and they're talking, and then that's it. That's what happened. They all left. Nobody talked to us. Nobody videotaped us or anything. I'm like, oh, that's kind of strange. Yeah, should have known then, huh? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, we carried on, as long as we could, uh, and we left. We left the banner up. We posted it into the ground, and it stayed up all damn day. And then later on, I heard that the police took it, and what they did with it was pretty cool. They took it and put it on the freaking water tower of the town. uh, most police departments are full of vets as well, and so that's what they did. And yeah, and of course we hit it up and stand too, uh, which obviously we later on we had to stand down because there was nothing else we could do. So that's my story. Where were you during September 11th? Let me know in the comments or post your own video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all remember. We all remember. And I'm not even going to go down the rabbit hole. A lot of stories came out of that, didn't it? A lot of stories that just didn't make sense. I will say that the one plane that never made it to its final destination because those brave Americans said, "Oh, these terrorists are taking over with box cutters and pepper spray," and they had took control of the plane, and those Americans said, "Let's go." That's what they heard. They were making phone calls, and they called their wives and their moms and everybody and said, "Hey, we're being this plane has been hijacked, and we're gonna take it back." And they wrapped jackets around their arms, and they grabbed whatever weapons they could find and luggage, and they went and took that plane. And nobody knows much of what happened there, but the plane crashed, and those brave Americans that fought those terrorists, and we know that they said, "Let's go," and that's when the transmission ended, and they did their thing. So remember, never forget, right? Never forget. So, what were you doing on this day 20 years ago when the towers fell? It's been Matt Shad, encouraging you all to continue to train, continue to prep, and never, ever, ever forget. Because we all know it's a mad, mad world out there.